Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you are here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and Patreon members and to let you know that I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a timeless weekly spread for Virgo for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also want to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal or you can join us over on Patreon and get access to all of my extendeds for one monthly price. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start your reading. Okay, Virgo. This week, we're talking about your person. We normally look at the situation from your point of view, but now we're going to take a look at it from your person's point of view. Before we begin, I pulled an Archangel Oracle card, and we're going to see what guidance Spirit has for you, okay? We've got the Archangel Buchalil. It says, be independent, expand your horizons. This card calls on you to expand your horizons. This is an important incarnation for you, so step up to be all you can be. Develop interdependence, for this is the quality that will enable the new golden age to flourish. As you practice it, others will follow your light. Invoke unicorns and ask them to work with you, and your purity will be noted. Your higher guidance is to influence people and promote a flow of goodwill, love, peace, and accord. By liaising with others, communicating and cooperating for the highest good, you will enable your life to flow in harmony. So as this card is saying, be independent, stand on your own 2 feet, expand your horizons, do whatever it is you can to do. And in order to expand your horizons, it involves you going through your spiritual awakening. Okay. All right. So here we go. Overall energy for your person is the 7 of Swords. So this is talking about deception. Either your person is deceiving you or they feel deceived by you. You know where everything goes. Because like I said, anything I say can be flipped, swapped, or reversed. So if I say it's you, or I say it's your person and it's you, please attribute it to the person that it belongs to. Okay? All right. So this is about self-deception. So your person might be deceiving themselves. I know that somebody has deceived the other person in this connection as well, because there was a false start. One person told the other how they felt, and then the other one didn't, I guess cooperate or go in the direction that their person wanted them to. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. This could also be talking about strategy, like your person trying to strategize and figure out how to come your way. Okay, if you're the person that told your person how you felt. Okay, then we've got the King of Wands. This is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With this King of Wands card, I feel like your person's trying to pull it all together. They're trying to get themselves together, because I've been seeing a lot of third-party issues where in your connection, somebody is with someone else and they're trying to break away from that to come towards this connection, okay? Then with the Queen of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is my Scorpio card. This is telling me your person has a lot of love to give you, right? But they know they need to be as open and honest about their feelings as possible. And with this Two of Pentacles, this is telling me that they're juggling. They're going back and forth, trying to weigh the pros and cons to figure out the best way to handle this connection. Or this could be them trying to choose between two loves, you and another person. Okay? All right. So the first 2 cards here, because you got 2. This is talking about your person's thoughts on the matter, what they think about the situation. So we've got 2 cards. We have the Star and we have the Hermit, both major arcana. This is Aquarius energy. The Hermit is Virgo energy. So it's your energy. So your person is trying to heal themselves, I feel like. They've wished upon a star in order to be back in your life or to have you back in theirs. And I feel like, they are letting go of baggage. They are trying to prepare themselves for this connection. So by letting go of that baggage, they're going within, having self-reflection, self-introspection. And as I've told you before many times, the Hermit is about using that healing energy to heal what has happened between the 2 of you so that the 2 of you can come together and try again. Okay? All right. So When it comes to how your person sees the connection on an emotional level, we have the King of Swords. So this is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is telling me one of two things. Your person has made a head over heart decision to come forward and tell you the truth about some things. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, this is vice versa. This is them wanting you to come towards them and tell them how you truly feel if it was you that was hiding, you know, that was the one that was suppressing your feelings, okay? All right, so in the past, we have the Hanging Man, all right? This is Pisces energy. This can talk about the connection being stagnant. Somebody was going through money issues because I see this money falling out of this man's pocket. It's this first thing I always see when I see this Hanging Man in this deck. That's the only deck I see where the money is falling out like that. Okay, so also with this Hanging Man, it's talking about purging. So your person's purging. That's what these coins could be representing, like them releasing things that no longer serve them. Sometimes all money ain't good money. Okay, and it could be them letting go of some type of monetary thing, or you letting go of some type of monetary thing because it's not serving your highest good. Okay, also with this Hanging Man, it is talking about, you know, a change in perspective, because look, this person has hung themselves upside down. They do this voluntarily with the Hanging Man. Okay, so this is someone that has decided to put themselves in a different position so that they can have a different perspective. Okay, so this could represent your person deciding to walk away from someone and pull away, disconnect, and really look at their lives to see what it looks like from a different point of view. Meaning, like if they were in a connection, you see the world one way, but when you're not in a connection with someone, you see it a different way. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the reasons to wait for this connection, we've got the Six of Wands. So this, I feel like, is your person. They're wanting to have victory and success with you after a long battle. And this long battle has to do with the spiritual awakening that you're both going through. Okay. So your person is evolving and you're evolving as well. And the other thing this is talking about as well is the two of you trying to come back together. Okay. Trying to reunite. Then the last card, this is representing the reasons why your person wants this relationship now. And we have the Moon. So this is talking about deception. All right. Some kind of, delusion, illusion. There could be something that, you know, your person is refusing to see, or something that they're not wanting to show you or not wanting to tell you. This is Pisces or Cancer energy. So if you have Cancer placements, you may want to go back and watch the Cancer reading, because this card showed up there too. So with this Moon card, like I said, there are some secrets that I feel like are on both sides. Okay, and that need to come out. Okay. All right. So when we have the Seven of Swords, we're going to clarify now with these love oracle cards at the bottom. With the Seven of Swords, we've got missing you. So your person is missing you. This is talking about being so sad, lonely, or alone. Physical separation. Spirit is saying to let go and move on. This could speak of both of you thinking about each other. Okay. So I feel like, you know, with the Seven of Swords, you know, your person may be thinking, hey, you know, I didn't tell this person, you know, exactly what was going on, or exactly how I feel. And now I'm looking back at that and being regretful of it because I feel like I made a mistake. Okay. All right. So now for the Hermit and the Star, we have two cards. We have leveling up and one date. So Spirit is telling your person that they need to switch up their type, because they may be going after a specific type of person that is not for their highest good. Okay. So it could be that could be the main reason why they had to walk away from the connection that they walked away from, because they realized yet again they were in a similar situation as they have been in the past, where they were unfulfilled. It may have been a one-sided relationship. They may not have been getting what it is that they want. They may not have been getting their needs met. Okay. Then we've got leveling up. Spirit is telling your person that they deserve the best. Okay. Major improvement for doing the work that they need to do on themselves and dealing with past hurts. All right. So this is about just looking at the things in your life that need to change and not being afraid to step up and change them. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the King of Swords, which represents how your person feels on an emotional level, we've got destructive habits. So addictions to gambling, alcohol, and sex, negatively impacting relationships. Yeah, you definitely need to go back and watch the Cancer reading if you have Cancer placements, or your person does, because these similar cards are coming up. So there may be a connection for some of you, okay? So with this destructive habits card, this can talk about toxic thinking and behavior, all right? We already talked about that in the past, how toxic thinking can lead to toxic behavior and cause deception, self-deception, delusional behavior, lies, that type of thing. And then with the addictions, it doesn't have to be just gambling, alcohol, and sex. It can be video games. It can be food. It can be suppressing your feelings, okay? It could be anything. But whatever this is that is being represented by destructive habits, it's something that has to be healed, because this is the main reason why your person is needing to level up and needing to switch up their type, because it's destructive. It's a destructive habit that they have. Okay, it's like wanting to date bad girls and bad boys, but you want to get in a relationship with someone and have a long-term commitment, but you always choose bad girls or bad boys. That type of thing. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot, cutting your nose off to spite your face. Okay, all right. So when it comes to the past, we have the Hanging Man, and we've got two cards again. We have the Graduate and relational abuse. So your person may have a habit of choosing relationships with people where they get abused, and a person doesn't have to put their hands on you, Virgo, in order for you to, in order to get abused. It could be mental abuse. It could be emotional abuse. It could be, something like that. It doesn't have to be actual physical abuse, because to me, abuse is abuse. Sometimes the other things are worse than getting knocked around. Okay, not that getting knocked around is the good, good at all either. Okay, then we've got the Graduate. So I feel like your person is starting to see the red flags in their life and starting to see how they've contributed to a lot of the things that have played out or happened to them. And it could be, this is what I'm getting, okay? So take it as it resonates. It could be, for some of you, your person may have chosen someone over money. I mean, over wanting to be financially secure, okay? And not because it was real love or so on and so forth, okay? When it comes to, like I said, the switching up your type. It could be because they thought of it like that, but I'm going to tell you like this. I have a friend of mine, and she always used to tell me this, and I never really thought about it until now that I'm older. She always told me, if you ever get with somebody or marry someone for money, you're going to earn every penny that you spend or you take from that person. Okay? And from what I've seen and the things, not me, because that's not something that I do. And I'm not saying that anybody that does it, I'm not looking down on anybody. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm saying, if you choose to be with somebody for any other reason other than you needing, you just wanting to be with that person, you put yourself at risk of not having your needs met. Okay? That's why I say it's just important for you to learn how to meet your own needs. So you don't have to, you with someone because you want to be with them, and it's not a situation where you have to tolerate them or something like that. Because to me, that's not a relationship. Okay? All right. So with the Graduate, I feel like your person is growing, they're healing, they're evolving, and they're realizing things now. The red flags, how they put themselves in certain situations, and how, what they need to do to avoid that in the future. Okay? All right. So this separation between the both of you, it's very important. Okay? All right. So when it comes to the Six of Wands, which represents why, you should wait for the relationship, or your person, it feels like they should wait for the relationship, we have strategy and leaving space. So with the leaving space, Spirit is saying, you need time to heal. Your person needs time to heal. Okay? The right one can't come if the wrong one is there. So your person has realized that they were with the wrong one, and they're walking away, even if it means making themselves financially, having financial instability. Okay? And then we've got strategy. So they're trying to implement daily routines that support their goals, and they're trying to learn how to be clear about their desires. All right? Okay. And then when it comes to the last card, which is the Moon, the grass is greener. Okay, so your person may have thought that the grass was going to be greener with this other person when they made the choice that they did. But I kind of feel like it may have blown up in their face. Okay, this is talking about passing up options, too quick to decide. Take the time to get to know someone. Okay, because it's not always about what somebody has, because you got to think about it like this. A person, you may get with somebody and they got money, and then something happens and they lose that money. So you got to think about it. If you get with somebody, I'm not saying that's what y'all doing, but I'm saying if you get with somebody for money and they lose that money, then your reason for being with that person is gone, right? And I'm not saying that this person, your person, is doing that, but I'm telling you what I'm picking up. So for some of you, that is the case, okay? Because that card, I just keep getting drawn to that card, okay? All right, so now we're going to clarify. We're going to use the illumination oracles to further clarify the situation. Okay, so when it comes to Seven of Swords and missing you, we've got passionate romance. So your person, you know, those feelings between the two of you. I was actually talking to somebody, a friend of mine, who is going through a twin flame connection as well. And I remember her thing has been going on for years, many, many years. And so I remember her saying, if I were to get back together with this person, would the feelings be the same? And I'm like, with twin flame, it never goes away. Because I hear stories about people 20 years, it's been 20 years, 25 years, 15 years, and they still feel the same way about that person that they did from day one, okay? All right, so we've got the Hermit, the Star, leveling up in one date. Okay, we got two different cards. We've got Storm Brewing. I feel like the Storm Brewing is your person, you know, having specific revelations. This could represent the storm brewing from them walking away from the person that they walked away from. It could also have to do with them like pulling off the blindfold, you know, if they're in some type of denial and really looking at what's going on. And it's about fixing what's broken, okay? Because your person has some things that they need to deal with. And I feel like that's what they're taking this time to do, all right? Okay, so we've got King of Swords and we've got Destructive Habits next. Okay, we have Ask for Guidance. So if, you know, whoever this is that's going through the destructive habits, it could be both of you, okay? In some cases, or just one of you and the other, Spirit is saying that, you know, you have guides, you have intuition, you have angels around you to help you get through the hard times that you go through in your life. You're not alone, okay? All right, so, and I feel like that's what Spirit is saying for your person. When it comes to the Hanging Man, relational abuse, and the Graduate, we've got children. So if this is not talking about literal children, I feel like what this is talking about is childhood wounds. That these childhood wounds are what's contributing to what has happened in the past, okay, for both of you, okay? When it comes to the Six of Wands, leaving space and strategy, we've got moving. So your person may be, you know, moving out of a situation with someone, or this could be you, Virgo, wanting to move, wanting to live somewhere else, or making moves to do that. You could be in the planning stage of doing that, okay? All right, so when it comes to the moon and the grass is greener, we've got illumination. So whatever's in the dark is about to come to light with this illumination card, okay? Because you see the moon is in this card as well, right? Spirit brings all these things together, okay? So that's why I say I don't understand how people can say tarot card readings are not real or it's not real, because there's no way I could plan this out the way some of these things go. No way at all, okay? All right, so let's get a message from your person and see what it is they want to say to you. And then we're going to pull an oracle card. So we got two messages that jumped out of the deck for you. First one is, I have a confession to make, which we know that because that moon card there, right? And this Seven of Swords, where there's some type of deception going on. And then we've got, I hide my feelings for you, but secretly, I love you so much, okay? All right, so your person's, you know, they're thinking about you a lot. They miss you, because remember, we had this miss you card here as well. And then, you know, they feel a lot of passion for you with this passionate romance card. Okay, so now we're going to pull a Lover's Oracle. It popped out. The energy is strong today. We've got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, Virgo, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. All the information for the extended is in the description box below. I'd like to thank you all for the thumbs up. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up because it's very important for the video so people can see it. Please have a good day or night, and we out.